Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for this week. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos, right? So let's begin right off the bat. So far the futures market opened up. I believe it was on Sunday night, and then it was trading throughout today too, all the way until 10 a.m. And right now we're bearish. Again, for those of y'all who watched my last video, I told y'all that this bearish panic was very clean and that it should go all the way down towards 4200, right? And it looks like it's on course. I think I'm not changing my mind on this one. I think we're still going to roll over. It has the tendency to do this. It's playing out perfectly. Um, it's playing out perfectly where it drops first and then it bounces, and then it drops again, and then it bounces like that, and then overnight at around like 4 a.m. it's probably gonna drop again, right? And then when it drops below 2500, that is where short sellers from last week, people who bought puts, should be considering taking some money off the table, because I think some buyers are going to step in like tomorrow at some point. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen like as soon as the market opens, where it opens really low and then we see massive green, massive buyers come in, or whether the market is pretty much gonna like take a sweet time and allow like maybe for an hour, maybe 2 hours to pass before reversing to the upside. All right, so that's my thoughts on the overall market. Everything is moving the way it's supposed to move according to the pattern on the charts. All right, now the first stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for this week, that stock is TWTR. Twitter. All right. And the reason why I want to show Twitter, I want to share Twitter with all of you is because of this. Bigger picture, if we're gonna go all the way onto the daily, it's been crushed for a while, but we're in a market where stocks just seem to get lower and lower and lower. Is this thing the bottom? Like, is this the absolute bottom? Maybe. All right. If you saw this thing last week and you bought contracts on there, I think that it's going to fall, obviously, because the market is bearish right now, right? But there's a descending triangle on here. It's right there. The descending triangle broke down on Friday at the open, and right now it looks like it wants to drop all the way down towards $32. Like, definitely where this previous support is, minimum. All right, minimum here, maximum a little bit lower towards $31, and then that is where I see a bounce, like a short-term bounce. So there's really two different opportunities on this one. All right, so this is the bounce that I see on the stock, and if this thing doesn't open up too low, then there could be another the first opportunity will be on the way down, followed by the rebound. All right, so that's the first stock that y'all should be keeping in your watches. It's going to bounce eventually. It's just a matter of where the bottom is, which is why I'm pretty much making this video for y'all to, again, if you don't want to short it, if you just want to wait for this thing to go down and then chill and then reverse, then I say like 32, maybe 30, 3150, somewhere around there. All right, now the second stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow, that one is Microsoft. All right, and Microsoft, that one is a stock that we've been watching since like Thursday, and we've been watching it for this specific reason. And this one was posted at exactly, let's see, at 11:18, right at the breakdown of this bearish pennant, which is very clean. All right, and it broke down at like 294, well, a little bit earlier, like 295, 296. And then what had happened next was that it just kept collapsing all the way down, Right now it's at 285, and it's going to open lower. Again, if everything that I told y'all plays out well, some people had puts on it, as y'all can see with the emojis that was on there. I think that it's going to drop all the way down to 275, like right here, somewhere over here, before it bounces, before we see a dead cat bounce. Again, similar play to Twitter. Similar setups, and there's money to be made. Like those puts on like these contracts, honestly, like any contract in the market are going to print like crazy. So don't be too greedy shorts. Take some money off and just be ready for like the rebound, because there will be some rebound. Like there will be some rebound for sure. All right, now that's the second stock that y'all should be keeping in your watch list. The third stock that y'all should keep on your watch list, that stock is MRO. All right, and I want to share MRO with y'all because it crushed earnings. Well, I don't know if it crushed earnings, but the reaction was good. The reaction was good, and their price target got raised by other companies on the side. Right, as you can see over here, got raised from $21 to $24 with a buy rating on there. What I see on the chart, what I see is just a very let me change this thing to the 15. What I see on the chart is a bullish pennant on right here. Bullish pennant, not a bearish pennant like Microsoft. A bullish pennant, which it should open up at 22.50 and then run all the way up towards $24. All right. So that's my honest thoughts on the stock. It may take like 2 days to get there. It may just take 1 day. Again, either way, it's still looking kind of good. It's still looking kind of good. Oil has been, yeah, this is an oil company. Oil has been cruising for a while, and this run is not done yet. All right, so that's my honest opinion on the stock, because I know somebody asked about it. I know somebody did. All right, and it is part of the top 3 stocks for this week. All right, now let's talk about other stocks that some of y'all asked about. First one, we're gonna do a follow-up on Airbnb. For those of y'all who have been watching the channel, on Thursday night, I told y'all specifically, especially if you were in it, not to be too greedy on the long side. All right, because this is 191 was where it was supposed to just chill, roll, and start rolling over. This is the point where we're just supposed to, like, where this thing was supposed to fall. And I told you it would drop to 175. It dropped a little bit lower than that, and I think it's gonna go even lower towards 168 because of the overall market, obviously. All right, but overall, it just played out well. It's kind of like this nice roller coaster right here. So congrats to anybody who made money on it after I made that video. And if you're still holding puts, on like anything, like you should be getting paid in the morning. All right. That's my honest thoughts on this one. Expect a bounce at around like 163. Yeah. The next one that we're going to talk about in today's video, we're gonna talk about Rivian. Somebody asked about RIVN. And this one, I had my eyes on it, and the way it looks very suspicious to me. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, at least. All right, one way to look at it, is it really a bullish pennant? Not really. All right, there's just a lot of things out here in the front. It's not the cleanest thing. From this perspective, it looks like a trap right here. And also, like, if I was to just change it and to just say that we just need to wait for a little bit longer, it could be a little clean. Like, it could be. Like, it could be just a bullish rectangle. The longer it keeps cooking to the side, the more ferocious the upside move will be. So I would just tell you to patiently wait, and it's just not ready yet. I am watching it. I got alerts all over this thing. And the opportunity could be there for a rebound. But it just has to behave. And until then, like, I'm not touching it. If it doesn't move the way I think it should move, the way it should move when I wanted to get there, it's just not. I'd rather just leave it alone and just continue looking for something that is better. All right, especially after what I just showed you in today's video. Now the last one that we're going to talk about in today's video, we're gonna talk about KHC. And KHC crushed earnings over here at $35. And so far, there's a lot of volume. There's a lot of buildup over here. It may pull back a little bit. It may. It may pull back a little bit and drop to $37. And I honestly wish I wanted to like just consolidate a little bit more because the uptrend is strong. And people who bought in here, people who bought before earnings in anticipation of this massive move, they're gonna want to take their money off the table. Like it's only natural. So be patient with this one. I would say just be patient and then wait for another entry. It has room to the upside. It just needs to chill out for a little bit. So that's my very honest opinion on all of these stocks. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. It helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, that way you can get all of this information in real time as I see them. You can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you are not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3, it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after setting up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I'll see all of you in the next video.